Hi everyone, I am Reddy. You are watching Reddy 360. Welcome to your very first Java class started today. I will guide step by step with short daily sessions to make learning easy and practical. Whether you are a student, a working professional, job seeker, or from a non-technical background, anyone can learn Java with the right method. All it takes is consistency and little effort. So let us move on to the topics. Before we start learning Java, let us understand how a computer works. As we all know, computer works based on the input it receives from the user. Unlike us, computer can't think or make decision by their own. It requires clear instructions to perform any task. But here is the thing. Computer don't understand human language like English. Instead, it understands something called machine language, which is made up of 0 and 1. This is called binary. How do we communicate with a computer? We write instructions in languages like English. Since computer does not understand these direct, we need a translator. That's where a compiler comes in place. A compiler converts our code into binary code so that computer can understand and execute it. So now that we know how computer works, let us move on to the today's topic. So today I'll cover what is Java, where do we download Java software, how do we install, how do we verify the Java whether it is downloaded, means like installed correctly or not, and later we'll see how do we set up the IDE. Then we will see basic rules and syntax of Java. Then I'll give one question where you can practice at home, and at last we'll summarize the class. Now let us understand what is Java. Java is a high-level object-oriented programming language which is platform independent, and it has a feature write once, run anywhere. That means write once and run in any devices with JVM installed. What do you mean by JVM? JVM means Java Virtual Machine. So it is widely used in many applications, like we can say web applications, mobile applications. Now let us see where to download the Java, how to install it, and how to verify it. So I'm going to Google. Once you go to the Google, type Oracle Java, you will see this. Click on the first software, click on download. You will be able to see the screen come down. So it's a JDK 25. It's selected. Depending on your OS, select the file that you need to download. So for me, it's Windows. If you have Linux, Mac, that depends on you. So I'm just clicking on the Windows and I'll select .exe file for 64-bit. There are multiple, so it depends on your system. Okay, so I'm just clicking on this. So it started downloading the file. You can see this, it's getting downloaded. Okay, now it's downloaded. I'm just clicking on the open file. Press on yes. So this pop-up will come. Click on next. So keep the path as same. So all the files that will be saved in the C drive. You can see C drive, program files, Java, JDK. So I'll not change anything. I'll just click on next. So path remains same. So Java is getting installed now. Now I'll click on close. Now Java is installed. Now let us set the path for it. So as we know, it is in the C drive program files. We'll go to the C drive. So I need to go to program files. So I'll search for the Java. So I'm able to see it here. Click on that. I'll go to bin. So from the bin, what I'll do, I'll go to this address bar and I'll copy this. Control C shortcut. Otherwise, you can select and right click on it on copy. Now it is copied. In the same search bar, type environment variables. So if you see, it is open now. I'll click on open environment variable. Click on open. You will see this pop up. Now you have to go to environment variables. Post that below OS, you will be able to see the path. What you have to do is you have to double click on the path. This screen will appear. Click on new and paste the path that you have copied. Then okay, and last okay. Now the path is set. We have installed the Java, the path is set. Now we have to check whether it is installed properly and what is the version that is installed. Now go to search bar, type cmd. Your command prompt will open. Now here type Java-version. We'll check it. So it is successfully installed and you will be able to see the version of 25. So we have installed the 25 version. So this is how you download and install and verify it. Suppose we have to see how do we establish the IDE. Means like we have to install the IDE post, which we can access through command prompt also, but you will have easy way to access through the any of the IDE. So I'll download the Eclipse IDE and I'll show you how to run, how to open and how to work on that. Okay, let us see on that. I'll close the screen. I'll go to same Google. So I'll type Eclipse. I'll click the first one. Now you are able to see download option. My system is 64-bit as I mentioned in earlier. 64-bit, I'm selecting it. So I'll click on download 64-bit and once it is clicked, so my file is downloaded now. You can see in the downloads. Okay. So once it is downloaded, I'll click on open file. It is getting installed now. So once you clicked on open file, you will see these many screens, means these many softwares that will show multiple softwares. So it depends on you, but as of now we are studying the Java. So I'll select the first one IDE for Java. So I'll keep the path same. I'll not change anything, and I'll keep these two checked because I need a shortcut on the desktop so that I can utilize whenever I want it. Okay, I'll click on install. So check the accept now. Now Eclipse is getting installed. Now IDE is installed. I'll click on launch. So this is the path where all the workspace will be saved. I will click on launch. So your IDE is ready now. You can utilize it. Select this. No, thank you. Okay. So we'll create our first project. So I'll go here on the left hand side. You can see create a new project. Give the project name. I'll give a project name as my first Java. Then as of now, this create a module info.java file is not required. I'll uncheck this and I'll click finish. Now you are able to see your project is named here. Just expand it. Right click on the file is already created. Right click on this. Go for new. Create a class. Because in Java, whatever we do, that will be in class. I'll give the name as my first Java. So it's a basic program. So I'll just select the public static void main and I'll uncheck the inherited abstract method. I'll click on finish. So here we go. Your IDE is set now. So this is how you install and you will set the IDE. Hope you have understood now. As of now, we have installed the Java. We have installed the IDE. Okay. Now, today's class, we will see basic rules and syntax. Let's say, for example, when we are communicating in our English, right? I'll say, welcome to the channel. That is the right way of saying it. If I say, come to channel well, that is not a for grammar. That means every system or a language has a rule and set of syntax. We'll see a few basic rules, how it works. Today, we will study about the syntax, few rules and syntax. Now, let us see what does this window contain. First thing is whatever the code that you write, that you will write inside of this bracket. So your file name is here. You can see my first Java. So file name will be here. Your package is here. So whatever the input that you give, as I mentioned, it will be written inside the bracket. Your output will be displayed over here. Okay. Now let us understand basic of Java. So this is your IDE pad where you will work. Now the input, whatever you code, that you will code inside of this brackets, and your output will be displayed over here. Now today we will concentrate on the output. Our first output, how do we get? Okay, I'm just writing system.out.print20. So this is a simple statement that I have given to a Java to compile. Now you want to compile this, you can see the green button. So press that. It is showing an error. You can see error exists in required project. So it is showing. So in the output you are able to see it is expecting a semicolon. Syntax error, insert colon to complete the statement. Means there is a compilation error. So we fix, just go to the statement, goes with semicolon and run once again. Now your 20 is displayed on the output. So that means in Java every statement is enclosed with semicolon. Let's say close it, but same thing I want to display. I'll try changing small capital letter to small letter. So I'll press run. See, still you have a error. That means Java is a case sensitive. So each word that you write is a predefined. So it should be a case sensitive. So if you do system and run, it will give you the output. The similar way, any of the word, for example, if you change the capital P, it will throw you error. You are able to see this error, right? In the similar way, if you change it to the right one, it will come. Then let us see now addition of two numbers. Just you want to do addition, 20 plus 100. I'm just doing it. I'm going to run. See, 120 is displayed. You are able to see. Now you have seen how to print the numbers, but how do we print the text? Okay, so can I print the text like this? I want to print, okay, plus ready 360. So till it is giving a compilation error. How do we print the text is, we have to enclose with double quotes. Enclose with double quotes. Let us see whether it prints or not. Yes, I'm able to print text. Means in Java, if you want to print any of the text, you have to use double quotes so that the compiler will ignore whatever you write in the inside of the double quotes. Okay, now you have check, like you have done three testings now. One is you have checked every statement should be enclosed with semicolon. So you want to ignore this statement, you want to make a note of it. So I'll use / to / so that it will ignore. Let us see how it works. Now let's say I'll print 50. See, only 50 is printed. That means this is called single line comment, where if you use this, that particular single line will be ignored by the compiler. Whatever remaining is there, that statement will be executed at the output. If you want to do the multi-line, we have a multi-line command. So I want to do this what I'll do is forward slash, this is multi-line, I'll enclose it. Now this is ignored. If I want to print this 500, all the above lines are ignored. If I execute, it executes. So this is how you just make the lines in next. Now the output is in single line. Let's say system.output. I want to print, I'll run. Your text is here. But I want this output to be welcome on the top and to the class in the down. So for that we use print ln. Okay, now see the output. Welcome to first class and 50 in the down. So print will print the statement and it remains same. There won't be any changes. Whereas print ln will print the statement and press enter, means down 1. Now in your output you need like this. Let's say you need to print like this. Okay, you can use println statement. So if you want to print this now let us see. So we have not used the double quotes, right? Now let's try. See, ABCD is printed. So this is how you have a rules and basic syntax in the Java. Let's summarize this what we have studied. So first thing is, first we have studied each statement will end with colon, right? Then Java is a case sensitive. Then print you have to use double quote. Okay. Then to ignore the statement from the compiler, you have to use single line commenter and double line multi-line commenter. Then to print on the same line, you have to use print, and to print and press enter you need to use print ln. So this is the basic things we will see in the next class. Now before going, let us print our first hello world or something we will print. So just as I mentioned, if you want to print anything text, so what you do is you will enclose in the double quote. If I run, you will get the output as hello world. This is all about today's class. So the question is like print a welcome message, like write a Java program that print the following message like welcome to Java program. That you try it and we will see you in the next session. So let us summarize what we have studied today. We have studied like what is Java. Java is a high-level object-oriented programming language and it was introduced by James Gosling at Sun Microsystems, and it is a platform independent and it has a feature of write once and run anywhere. And then we have studied where to download the Java software and how to install it and how to verify it, and we have understood how to enable the IDE. Then we have worked few of the rules and understood the syntax of Java. Like first one, every statement will enclose with semicolon. Java is a case sensitive language, and if you want to print the text you need to enclose with double quotes. Then if you want to ignore the statement, you need to use single line comment and multi-line. If you want to print the output in single line, you can use print statement. If you want to print it in one below the other, you need to use print ln. Hope this session was good learning session. Please do subscribe, support. Thank you all.